All right, let's. I don't know. There's something like Brug and Erlina are really. Uh, they're really causing me to wonder about this headmaster. Oh, he can open it now with ease. Sure feels easier now. This time we make it through. Yeah, we ain't got no reason to be scared this time. We can use our powers and everything. What's up? Anything over here? No. So there's a door that must be open. So I'm assuming we must. I like the seamless transition. Let's go. Good night. I mean, 36 experience isn't bad. It's not bad. So apparently we're pretty good. We're leveled pretty well for this part. It looks like. Because that's. I mean, it's not bad experience, but it's. You would have to fight a lot of monsters to level up. Okay, so we've got another puzzle on our hands. Let's see what's up. Oh, perfect. They're about worse as cow with all this climbing. I'm making sure I don't leave any treasures behind. Wait a minute. Adventurer's vest. Wait. Okay, so that gives you more defense. Yeah, so what about these relics? Let me see. Max HP plus 100 and auto heal after combat. Successfully timing hits and blocks causes a star flare to fly out of the character for a clear as day confirmation. So they gave you this in case, I guess combat gets a little too pressing. I'll turn this on though because I want to know when I get a perfect hit. But yeah, I'm not going to use that other relic right now. Okay. We got ourselves a combo point. I love this combat music. I missed it that time. Nice. I missed it that time too. We got an item. So 3 of them is 36 points. It's locked. Maybe the key is in the chest just up there. It's out of reach for now. Let's look around. Oh, so we do this so we can climb up here. You found Forbidden Cavern Key. Now, I still don't think this dude could take Chrono, but, They're. We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen all they can offer yet. Alright, let's go. Look at me already doing comparisons. Ooh, a staff. Zell and Valerie learn combo skill Mending Light. Hold on, Mending Light? Restores HP to all allies. It costs 2 combo things. Okay. A Shining Pearl? Is that a relic? No. So I guess that's something we can sell, right? Yeah. A Leeching Thorn. What is that? I'm assuming that's like lifesteal. Normal attacks heal for 15% of damage done. I'll take it. I was about to say, where do I go from here? But that's... And we've got more enemies. Let's see. No! Not good. Well, I managed to block one of them. Failure. Failure. There we go. Although I think it's time we try to heal or something, because we're getting kind of owned right now. Alright, so I have to do this correctly. There we go. Now, can we heal? Healing Light. Not good, not good. That is cool. Alright, we back at full health. And it didn't cost us any experience to do it either. Alright, so we didn't come from over here, so let's see what's over here. Oh, this is where we were. Oh, we finally opened the door now, I see. Making sure I'm not leaving any treasures behind. Uh-oh. The device is broken. We can't activate the bridge. There seems to be a detour through there, to the left. Worth a shot. Now see, we already been spoiled because we know they make it through the Forbidden Cavern because they're at the mountain at the beginning of the game, you know? This campfire feels cozy and warm. Yeah, let's go ahead and rest. Get that Donkey Kong Country theme in there a little bit, you know? Go ahead and save. This looks like a boss area, I was about to say. Valerie? Sounds big. Get ready. That's Lavos! Are you serious? Okay, not necessarily, but it looks just like him. It looks just like Lavos. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, she said not the waste, not the, oh. Alright. You know what? Let me give you a big bang attack for your troubles. Big bang. I missed the match. Uh-oh. $12 on block? But I hit the moon. What? This ain't good. Get rid of them. I don't like this. We have a combo. Oof. Just 13? Really? We got a block on that, but we need slash attacks. There we go. You know what? Oh, I can't use it. Let me... No, I missed it. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Alright, I have enough for it now. We need 2 blunts. We need 2 blunts. There we go. Alright, we're in trouble. Mending light. What? Alright. We don't have a combo attack. Okay. And he's attacking. Okay, he's gonna use that next turn. He's gonna use that next turn. So I'm gonna save my MP. Acid bug bombs? Okay. Get rid of them. I have a feeling they're trouble. I'm wasting MP, I'm wasting attacks, I'm wasting damage. She said to make sure to use my skills because man, on block it's doing that? You know what? Give it another big bang attack. Nice. And I didn't even level up from that. What? Our first big one. We did it. Looks like there's a way out over there. The mountain shouldn't be much further now. Well, can we go in his cave and figure out what's going on? 60 gold. An adventurer's vest. So we got Valerie a defensive item now. Bro, if that's all you were fighting for, you should have left us alone. Being for real. Make sure I ain't leaving no items behind. There we go. That boss fight was pretty interesting. Uh-oh. Things are starting to move. It's the Akatsuki. I am eager to see what these two can do. Eager and impatient too. For now, we wait. 3. You know what to do. Well, there's some eerie people. Not gonna lie, there's some eerie people. What's this? Just listen to that theme. What is this? Oh, this is a fishing spot? Ooh, that would increase my attack by a lot. Actually, yeah, how would you like a shining pearl, my guy? Yeah, that should give us enough to buy one of these. Might as well. And one of these. I guess we should get one more for if Garl is here. Tomato, lettuce, grains, potato. Nah, we're good. We're good. Make sure ain't no treasure chest up here that you keeping from a... I guess we could catch fish in there if we wanted to. But right now, we have to meet the Elder Mist. Boy, this theme is hitting. Boy, this world... Okay, the Solstice Shrine. Wait, is this where... This isn't where I came from. It's locked. Maybe we'll visit there when the Elder Mist gets done doing whatever it's gonna do. Alright. We're on the mountain trail. We're catching up to where the beginning of the game was. Yeah, this is where the beginning... So now we understand how they became... how they joined the Zenith Academy. And, you know, what led to this point. So far, so good. So the Elder Mist lives somewhere here, huh? I really hope we'll get a chance to return to Moon Cradle after this. What if we're sent out into the world right away? Yeah, I don't know. I just wish Garl was here. We could certainly use some celestial willow jam to go with this awful bread. Hey, come on. They gave you some food, right? Haha, the dream. Uh-oh. Come out, bro. We can fight. I'm telling you. Celestial willow jam. I've got some right here, guys. I even picked mushrooms. Some mushrooms. You won't believe the soup I'll make. Huh? Oh, and I found some herbs in the Forbidden Cavern. They'll be just right. Garl? What? You didn't think I was going to let you go on an adventure without me, did you? Garl! It's good to see you two again. You took so long. Wait a minute, you look so strong now. Hey, didn't you show up for our Why didn't you show up for our departure? Are you kidding? There was absolutely no announcement. What? As soon as I heard everyone gather, I went to our hideout to pack my stuff, but you left so fast. Guys, I'm so pumped for this journey. I know all about survival now. Fishing and gathering and cooking and... What? What's wrong? You can't actually come with us. We just wanted to say goodbye. We're on duty now, and it's pretty dangerous. You can't mean that. We've always talked about how we'd all leave together after your training. Plus, I spent all these years practicing... Wait. Hold on for a second. I gotta check something. Usually I don't get tripped up on something like this, but I need to verify something. I don't know if I'm tripping. Like I don't know if I'm tripping or if maybe I'm... So is this a typo? Yeah, okay. Or hold on, maybe it is a word. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Maybe it is a word, and I'm just okay. So it is a word. Gerund or present partis. Wait, perform an activity or exercise repeatedly or regularly in order to. So I guess you could spell it this way if you. Uh, you know what? I'm no English major, so what do I know? I'm ready. Look, I may not have special powers like you do, but I'm built strong and I've been preparing. This here is my shield. I'll be a defensive fighter. No, a warrior cook. Oh yeah? Sure am, and I've been reading a lot too. See, most of the monsters you're going to face won't even be flesh mats or minions, which means anyone can fight them. Are you sure about that? Totally. You haven't seen any yet, have you? No, but all I know, I'll know when to step aside, don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. What were you thinking? That's, yeah. See? You need me. You just do your Solstice Warrior duties and I'll keep your bellies full. Carl, deal? Okay, deal. I'm so happy. No way. This is awesome. Alright, I'll start the kettle. We have so much catching up to do. I knew I should have bought that defensive item. And so apparently after we meet this Elder Mist, we'll be able to use magic without using magic and be sent out into the world. That's all we've been told. I guess finding our own way is the final step of training. Our first assignment is to get to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. Wow, that's a lot. Your powers sound so cool though. Can't wait to see them in action. So how about you, Garl? Oh, it was pretty uneventful to be honest. All I did was train and learn the skills I thought would come in handy. Every single day I was hoping to see you come out. I'm sure glad no one told me it would take 10 years. Oh, because if they told you it would take 10 years, you probably would have decided not to, huh? Yeah, we missed you too. It's not fair that we were together and you had to do this on your own. Well, we're together now. We're all together now. I'm not going to do it, so it doesn't matter anymore. And I can't wait to explore the world. I want to taste everything. Bro. Hey, this soup is unreal, by the way. Right? Uh-huh. So how much food did you pack? Just enough for a few meals. It's better to travel light. And there's ingredients everywhere if you know how to look. If you know to look. And who knows what we'll find. It's all part of the adventure. Why don't you try now, Zell? See that bush right there? It's full of juicy berries. All you have to do is pick them. Be careful when you're picking berries in the forest, folks. Trust me, it's not that simple. Perfect. Now we'll make some jam with the berries you picked. Just interact with the campfire and get ready to cook. What does this do? See, you're a natural. We can eat that jam later when we need to heal up. Thanks for the tips, Garl. That's gonna come in handy for sure. Don't mention it. Hey, I'm ready for some sleep. Same here. And nothing but the stars above us. I'm loving this life already. I don't know, I don't like sleeping on the ground with all them bugs, you know what I'm saying? No telling what crawled up on you. Garl, I'm really glad you're here. I was about to say that. Me too, guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Well, good night then. There's something up with this headmaster, And here's the thing, there always is. When it comes to like headmasters, there's always something up. Good morning. You all ready to go? I'm excited to see what this elder mist looks like. Should be straight up. Let's keep hiking. Well, we now have Garl on our team. And I don't think he has anything equipped. See, I knew I should have bought... I knew I should have bought that item. I don't know which way is the right way to go, so I'll go in here first. Not good. Well, I managed to block 2 of them. $24 experience, not bad. So there's a treasure chest. I'm guessing this could be an item for him, right? An abacus. Displays non-boss enemies' HP in combat. I'll take it. Well, I don't want to be saving too many times, but drop this ladder down. Let's see what's down here. Oh, shortcut, I guess. I'm about to say we got some items. I gotta pay attention to that, since apparently that's gonna be a important aspect. I see a treasure over there. I'm about to say basic armor. Hey, bro, you can have this hand-me-down, Garl. You know, I'm always gonna fit. Like, I did the same thing in Chrono Trigger. I always gave Chrono the best items first, and then worked down from there. So it was first Chrono. Oh boy. No, you. There we go. Got rid of that. Ow! We weren't able to kill him. Blocked it. That's a lot of damage for a block. Let's go. I'm gonna end you now, boy. We got an item. Chicken. Wait, where did they jump down from? Can we jump up there? No? Alright. Just making sure. Keep up, Garl. You wanted to do this now. Don't be lagging behind. Oh. Hold on. This berry jam ought to be enough. That did nothing. There. I'm about to say I had to get rid of that one attack at least. Oh wow, y'all are weak. Yeah, y'all were super weak. I don't know what made y'all think y'all could fight us. Alright, let's climb on up. Next time we have a campfire, I got plenty of stuff to cook. Hey there, were you looking for anything particular? Wait a minute. How did a merchant get up here? I thought only people with our abilities were able to come up here, and we got a merchant up here? Adventurers. So yeah, you don't really have anything. Can I sell anything? Yeah, so really you can't help us at all. Let me cook. Wait. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that this roast sandwich was not requiring something that... What? Oh. Make a basic salad. So that's all we got? Alright. Go rest up. Save up. Because it looks like we're about to face the Elder Mist. Whatever it is. But I have a feeling we're not getting the full story here from the headmaster, from Moraine. Wow. Wow, he could not handle the Big Bang attack. What did I get for that? Some ingredients, okay. Oh, we could actually have gotten in the water? Oh, so we can do a surprise attack. If you hit him from behind, you get a surprise attack. Man, missed it. $12 on block? I just have to deflect 3 times. See, I don't know if I missed it or if it just stopped. So his magic attack is 17. His magic defense is 2. That would bring his magic attack up to 20. His regular attack is at 18. This would give him more. He needs more MP, so I'll do that. She has good MP. She has good attack. We'll go with her defense is kind of low though. We'll go with defense for now. His defense. Actually, I shouldn't have built defense for her because he's supposed to be the defense guy now. And since you're the tank, okay, physical. We'll give magic defense. We'll give magic defense. And we got some chicken. If you don't know where that's from, I don't know what to tell you. No, they were alerted. And I missed my only chance to stop their attack. $33? Okay, that's a pretty good heal right there. You're probably gonna have to use it on yourself now, though. Perfect. We can't do healing like... Well, yeah, since we lose combo points anyway. Combo points don't stay after the match, so... We got some chicken, a bone, and I don't know what that is. What was the point in going down this little spot? I think we should probably take this time to give old dude a roast. Get his health back up. See if we can't get the jump on this guy. Nope. I actually should have just Are you serious? Wow. And he didn't die from that? We were able to stop it. Is this a shortcut? Yes. So yeah, it's a shortcut. I guess if we wanted to save and rest up, we could... Wait a minute, can we do that? Let's rest up, and then that'll actually tell me if the monsters respawn on rest. But we'll rest and then save up. And move on from there. But yeah, a tip when playing RPGs like this, if you fight every monster in the area that you're in, then you don't have to grind as much later, because they usually put in enough especially if there are no chance encounters or random encounters, then they usually put the amount of monsters up there that will be necessary to give you the levels you need. Is this... I'm assuming this is where we need to go. So I'm gonna go in the cave below. Figure out what's in there first. What could this be? Alright, so there's nothing in there. Hoo. Ooh. Two children of the Solstice have come for their rite of passage, but I also sense one who does not belong here. Is he brave or foolish? Let's find out. Welcome, young adventurers, to the sacred pond. Nice to meet you, Elder Mist. My name is Garl. What a gregarious one you are. Enthusiasm is certainly welcome in this place of meditation, but its rites are not meant for the common folk. Children of the Solstice, step forward. It seems you show great potential indeed. Have you weaved your will into celestial fabrics? We have, Elder Mist. Then come closer and let them be imbued by the sacred pond's magic. A tremendous resonance. Wear them with purpose, for they will augment your innate magic. You shall henceforth have the light in the darkest places, and protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. I don't feel any different. Yeah, me either. Rest assured, the ability to use magic without using magic has taken root in you indeed. What does that mean? And how does it work? It arises from need. In the many battles that await you, victory will often demand the use of more effective magic than one can sustain through spells alone. That is why atonement to live mana is paramount. Live mana? It allows your attacks to draw from the magic bestowed upon you at birth. And judging by the resonance you create, this power should even extend to your traveling companions. Huh? You are ready. Live mana will start manifesting for you the next time you enter battle. Are you ready for your final test? Elder Mist, I'd like to go with them. The Elder Mist trials have never been undertaken by anyone but aspiring Solstice Warriors. But I want to go with them, please. Interesting, you are the first of the common folk to ever make such a request. He sure is a peculiar one. No doubt limited when it comes to combat, but the warmth of his heart. Could he be it? Bring it back? Perhaps we should try to find out. I will allow it. Alright, thanks, Elder Mist. Consider it a test of your ability to act as a companion to Solstice Warriors. I won't fail. We are ready. Then close your eyes and take a deep breath. Welcome to the Elder Mist Trials. To pass this final test, you must bring 3 relics together by completing their associated challenges. The monsters that will try to stop you are immune to physical attacks, and the use of offensive spells is prohibited. What? How then? That is why you must use magic without using magic. Live mana can boost your battle actions with a portion of your magic attack. Embrace this power and your training will be complete. Whoa, I have to try that. The trials await. Should you wish to return for a while, Simply close your eyes and concentrate next to where you disappeared. Godspeed. So, you're basically telling me I'm not going to be able to use... Uh-oh. That attack did nothing. A spell will probably do it. We can't use them here. Guess that's the part where using magic without using magic comes in. But how? Hey, some little orbs appear when I attack. Maybe that's live mana? Could be. I feel a kind of pull towards them. Yeah, I feel it too. Let me try something. Whoa! It worked. How does it feel? Like power. So if I attack, it should do magic damage now. That was amazing. I want to try it next. I completely forgot about this in the demo. Cook another roast sandwich. I actually might get me some Alright, let's go ahead and rest. Save up. Oh, it also auto-saves, okay. Basic armor, okay. So now she's upgraded to basic armor. Valerie. That did a lot of damage. Wait, how can he do that too? He's not a Solstice Warrior. I mean, I ain't jealous or anything, but... I forgot just that quickly. Well, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. What did we come up here for? Just to put this down? Oh, okay, I see. And now we can climb up here. Have a tomato club, boy. Just don't eat them all, though. $14. I mean, y'all ain't giving me a lot of experience, I'm just saying. But... So we got rid of one. Time to tackle the second. A shiny pearl, nice. I mean, we getting up pretty high, ain't we? Oh, this ain't good at all. Take you out. Wait, why didn't the orbs come out that time? Oh well, you gotta block another hit. And we didn't block it. $62 experience? I'm about to say, I guess we gotta make our rounds. That wasn't too difficult. I still wonder what it is that the Elder Mist was talking about. He was like, can we bring it? Would he bring it back? I'm like, bro, just tell me what it was. Or is. Last one. I was about to say, is that thing moving? But it is. Trying to make sure I don't miss any treasure chests that could possibly be. To get this artifact piece, you will need to answer 3 questions correctly. Let's see how well you learn. Of these 2 actions, which one regenerates MP? Casting attack. Attack. Looks like we're on to the second question now. What is the name of the school you went to? Zenith Academy. Come on now, that's too easy. Recipe for mushroom scramble. Mushrooms are actually good, especially on pizza. But I didn't think so when I was younger, but after trying it now, mushrooms are actually good on pizza. One very important Solstice Warrior duty is to destroy dwellers who become vulnerable during which natural phenomenon? An eclipse. Yeah, I was paying attention. Alright, that's the last one. Why is that one so big? I know. I'm resting and saving a lot, but I don't want to fight a boss and then die and have to do all this over again, you know? This is our last chance to prepare. Do you feel ready? Hoo hoo hoo. The young adventurers have finished the preparations. Huh? I see you understand the power of live mana, but can you master it? We shall see. The use of spells is now allowed again. I had a feeling. Face me, children of the Solstice. Well, if I can use magic again, might as well go for the head. Ow! Oh, this ain't good at all. You need to nourish, boy. You getting you pretty low. Two blunts and a moon. No, I missed it. Oh no. We need a blunt attack on this guy to stop whatever that is. No! Wait, what happened? How did he come back to life? Alright. Let's get this guy out of here. Oh, we can't. Solstice strike this dude. I'm blocked. We ain't got no choice. We gotta club up. Man. So we can only attack Elder Miss. I don't want to waste a roast sandwich on you, but we gotta do some damage. We have to do some damage. Ow. Let's save up for healing rain. Elder Miss Sword is feeling better. No! Do we have a combo we can do? $25? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, we need to get her some help. Valerie needs a heal. I tried to block it. I tried to block it. We need you to attack once. Get ready to block the counter. Oh, that's not good. We're dead either way. We're dead either way. Because, even if we block the, oh yeah, we're dead either way. Also, it was a healing miss. Need you guys to wake up. You're sleeping on the job right now. Not good. He's gonna heal again. You know what? At this point, let him heal. Let him heal. Let him heal. We need to get rid of this counter-attacking thing right here. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I could have, let's do this way. How much he got? 12? Okay. I'm throwing all I have into this attack. $55. All right, we're doing a lot of damage. All right, we have enough. Can't let you do it, brother. That took care of all of your healing. Let's do our joint attack to get our healing up. Nice, we got him. And that didn't even level us up. What? How formidable. A bright future awaits you indeed. Zale and Valerie, I name you Solstice Warriors. I knew it. You're the best. There it is. We did it. I have consulted the mists of time during your trials. When you're ready to leave this place, find me back at the sacred pond and I will tell you of your respective prophecies. Then you will be sent out into the world. Don't take too long now. I actually like the KO system. I think that's... But I wonder if there's a way to revive, or are you just forced to... Are you just forced to survive until your teammates wake up? I don't like this whole prophecies thing though. What you gonna tell me, you know, when I'm gonna end? When my life is over? Good morning. The time has come to begin your journey. Morning? But it's the middle of the night. Ah yes, I suppose your friend should address that. Address what? Bring us the dawn. We can do that? All it takes is for you to stand on a celestial rune. And then what? Something inside of you knows already. Right this way. What? Now concentrate and bring us the dawn. Use right trigger and left trigger while standing on celestial runes to change the time of day. What? How do you do that? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That part is always easier by simply going for it. Now in your travels, you will sometimes find mechanisms and seals powered by magical runes that react to the time of day. They were put into place by Solstice Warriors who came before you. Some conceal artifacts meant to help future members of the Order such as yourselves, while others seal away evils that were too powerful to confront. If you were powerful enough to seal it to where it can't break out, How were you not powerful enough to defeat it? Whether or not to look for those artifacts and challenges will be entirely up to you. Now your journey can begin. Come and meet me beyond this chasm. Or chasm. How do we get across? By using your powers, of course. Meet me on the other side, and as a farewell gift, I will share with you what I could read in the mists of time. Try using the crystal to charge the smaller rune on the ground above and see what happens. I see, but there's one other thing I saw too. What's over here? Ingredients. Well, I guess I'll save it here. And I think this is a good spot to call it for the premiere. But I will see what these prophecies are before I go. So tell me, what did you see in the mist of time? Are you ready to be sent out into the world? Let us see you off then. But first, your prophecies. I will speak them to your minds directly, for they are yours and yours alone. Zell, step forward. In order to reach your full potential, you will first need to stare at the night inside of you. Thank you, Elder Mist. Valerie, approach. When the time comes, you will be the one to create paths on water. Understood. Darl, I get one too. Awesome. You must be mindful of your limitations during this journey. You got it, Elder Mist. Garl, this is not a conversation. Oh, my bad. Carry on. The mists are unclear in your case, but it appears your heart might be warm enough to soothe a long, tormented soul. Okay, I'll do my best. You have now learned everything I could teach you. I'm sending you to Sleeper Island, where you are fated to meet a crew bound for adventure. Make friends with them, and they shall help you reach Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. To activate this giant, give it the name X-Toll to be sent to Sleeper Island. To return here, simply go to X-Toll and speak this one's name, which is X-Toll. Cool. Yo! Well, I suppose we won't be seeing each other for a while. You just gonna toss me like that? And so it was that Zell and Valerie were sent off to begin their journey, with their best friend, the warrior Cook, in tow. In their quest to get to Wraith Island in time for the eclipse, they would soon come to grips with two very powerful wizards. One by anger beset, the other of life bereft. So I guess I'm an immortal too, just in here chilling with you, watching the world go by, huh? I mean... No way, that was awesome. The Elder Mist wasn't kidding. What a ride. Who knew the world was so big? So what now? Find a boat, I suppose. To ground level then? There's only one way we can go from here anyway. So I think this is where the demo takes place, if I'm not mistaken. I see that over there. Gold. I can use that. No, I should have used that one thing. Ow. I'm wondering what's over here. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is where the demo starts off. A rainbow conch. Is that something I can sell? No. It's a key of some sort. Grab its ingredients. I forgot she cut. Can I actually save from here? Yeah. So we'll camp here. Cook up some stuff. We'll never find the ship at this altitude. There has to be a way down. I want to travel in the ball again. Wait, Garl, stop. Boy, just stop. Wait, we didn't rest. Well, I guess we'll save. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. I think this is a good place to stop for the premiere. I'm loving the game. Even more so than when I played in the demo. I think it's really cool so far. Hope you guys enjoyed the premiere. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, hopefully it continues on this path. I mean, let's think about this. Almost, what, 2 hours? Almost 2 hours without, you know, a single edit. I love it. I love it. But the story's okay, too, you know? Like I said, I have a habit of comparing things like this to things that I like Chrono. And I'm just like, can these people actually beat Chrono in a fight? And the answer for me is no. But I'm biased. So yeah, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and leave a comment. Let me know if you actually picked the game up. Like I said, I picked it up on the Game Pass, so it is available there. It's also available on Steam. And let me know what you think about it so far. And please, no spoilers. If you are beyond this point, don't put any spoilers in the comment section. And until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.